And the pressure's on.
What's up, guys?
Welcome, everybody, to the Pressure Podcast, live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. It's your boy, King Coke.
LeBron, what's up, guys? What's up?
We have recaps, headlines, and more in store for you guys today.
Yes, sir. We got a
Appreciate
lot to
y'all
talk
tuning
about.
in.
For real. What's up?
We do have a lot to talk about.
And a lot of people who just didn't I don't know. They just didn't show up this week.
A lot of people.
They got a couple.
didn't show up.
They got the job done, but it was like, damn, the hell.
A lot of people didn't show up.
You could have did better. You could have did better.
They could have did way better. A lot of people could have did way better. A lot of people should be ashamed of themselves. Shoot.
Oh, there goes that shit doing that again.
It's just that we can't type nothing in this fucking screen without
Hating that shit.
without it being exposed.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Yes, so we just finished watching the Monday night game. It wasn't really much. It started kind of like the game yesterday. It was like a big city back and forth kind of thing. They were going bigs back and forth for a little bit. Matthew Stafford didn't score a touchdown. This is the first time the Rams haven't scored a touchdown since 2021 or something like that. Under Matthew Stafford, they played exactly 50 games. They've only had one game where they had no touchdowns.
He didn't score a touchdown? Damn. Do you know the Miami defense has surprised the hell out of me this year? It's really been decent. I know they haven't really played anybody like up to standard, but they've been playing good
They have been playing good, but
defensively.
I don't know. I think I said it. Miami's been playing very good. I expected them to actually pull the upset on that because I know the Rams are favored. But with Tua, that's a completely different team, and we both said that that's one of those teams that are bad, not because of record wise, just because they're a bad team. It's because of injuries.
This
Ain't
is a
nothing
fact.
about that.
This is a fact.
But when they have Tua, that's a completely different team. And everybody
Absolutely.
over there talking about in the group chat, they say that they think that they should fire McDaniels or whatever his name is, and I'm like, nah, he's a good coach. The only thing wrong is that
They've been successful. They just played competition that's better than them at the moment, and it is what it is. I mean, the only way to get better is get better players. So eventually, I think they'll get there. But right now, with the injury, it's just dumb luck.
A lot of dumb luck. A lot of dumb luck. There's been a lot of luck going around over here. We'll talk about that in a few.
Casey.
There's been a lot of luck.
My bad. We'll talk about that in a minute.
You could say it because I'm going to say it. I'm definitely going to say that shit.
Well, if you want to talk about that, then let's go into that one right now. Then the KC game.
Nah, we got to go in order the way we did it before.
Shit, you should have brought it up then.
I mean,
I was ready to talk my shit on that one, boy. Cause I'll tell you what, we'll get to it. Go ahead.
just don't
Talk
forget
your
that
shit.
thought. Don't forget that thought.
Absolutely.
To recap the week, we usually go to our newspapers, the press, see what the headlines read, shall we? First game was San Fran and Tampa. San Fran is limping into the playoffs, figuratively and literally speaking. And Buccaneers will tell you, limping ain't easy. They're injured right now. They can't do much right now. It's not really their fault. But the Debo incident in the sidelines, he slapped a teammate or something like that.
Did you see that? That was crazy. I was like, whoa, y'all losing a lot. Like the locker room starting to lose themselves. Apparently, though, he said in the interview that he kind of lost himself there, and that he lost his character basically.
Yeah, but he's a team captain, and that raises questions about team chemistry.
But did you see, dude? He was ready to bump his ass. He was like, I don't care how big your motherfucking ass is. I'm ready.
Samuels, for those who don't know, yoked the long slapper after they missed 3 field goals in a crucial game. They were trying to win. They ended up winning, but 3 missed field goals. That's not how you act as a captain. I mean, I get you could get in his face and talk your shit, but don't slap him, man.
I mean, and then he also has to realize that dude Moody was hurt. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back. He's trying to get back in rhythm. You're not expecting him to come back and just automatically hit 3 in a row.
Hell no.
That's not how it works.
Hell
He's
no.
got to get to some type of rhythm. It's like a pitcher, you know what I'm saying? A pitcher sees that first pitch, he starts getting into that rhythm, you know, and then all of a sudden everything is just accurate. That's how it is with kickers.
I feel it though. Like, I'll be
Same
like,
with golfers.
motherfucker,
Same with it. Just every sport. It's,
You're paid to make field goals. Make the goddamn field goals, okay? You can't be missing 3 field goals out there. It wasn't crazy windy or nothing like that.
no, I agree. Like, yes, but you also got to cut him some slack because he's coming back from injury.
But you ain't have to smack him.
Yeah, no, that
You
was
ain't have to do all
that was insane.
Debo.
Come on now, you're better than that. You're way better than that.
Yo, my grandma gave me that chain. Fuck out of here. That's not how we do things.
Be cool.
He really did Debo on his ass.
Be cool, nigga.
He gonna cry in the car.
No, he shouldn't have done that. Nah.
Yeah, no, that was crazy.
But I mean, you missed 3 field goals. You don't get mad when someone's in your team tells you something to like. Come on, they're trying to win this game. They're trying to turn their season around. It's about that time where you better, you know what I'm saying, start clicking on all cylinders. Otherwise, you're gonna be left in the dust. So,
By the way, Baker Mayfield, without having much, you gave yourself a chance to win this game, and you actually did have it, but this defense just can't fucking get a stop. So I blame the defense on this one.
yeah, Tampa
What do you think?
outgained 110 to 75 on the ground. So San Fran couldn't run the ball, but they passed the ball for 338 yards. Meanwhile, Tampa only had 105 passing yards.
And the dagger was to me the McCaffrey, the 30-yarder,
To me, there
the
was
30-yard pass.
To me, there was a bunch of fucking slits there. 338 yards to 105. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Purdy was on, and it helps when you have a good run game, when you have that Swiss Army knife that you have been missing. I think he makes his job a lot easier. What do you think?
I don't know because they didn't run the ball that good. 75 to 110.
Yeah, but all scrimmage, what do you have? Over 100 yards of scrimmage, with considering the running and the passing as well. So together, combined, he had over 100 yards.
No, I know,
from
but
scrimmage.
what the numbers scream at me is what happens when you meet a team that don't let you pass the ball. Then what you gonna do? If they don't let you run the ball, pass the ball, what's San Francisco gonna do? Because right now,
Well, yeah, I'm not saying they're world beaters.
Yeah,
I'm just saying they won the game. And Purdy had a decent day. But again, it was against the defense that you said is ranked 28. So it's like, what can I say about that? There's really nothing to say about that.
to me, it
I can't be
screams-
impressed by that, but I'm more impressed by Baker. The fact that he keep fighting.
Well, with that said, what I was gonna say is that to me is giving wasted playoff spot. Is all the Niners are gonna occupy is a wasted playoff spot. They ain't gonna do nothing with that playoff spot.
It's
Not to
big.
me.
It's big. Losing another wide receiver too as well. But Pearsall can ball, man.
Yeah. you can.
Pearsall nice.
Be cool, nigga.
Now let's check out the headlines here for this one. Buffalo keeps buffering.
Hell yeah.
Fluka keeps fluking. I don't know what happened over there, but that was a mess of a game. The Bills 8-2 did lock up the AFC East with this win at fucking Indiana, but the 2 turnovers halted the game for a little bit, made it more of a game than it should have been, and I think it just took. Well, it didn't took, but it literally like put a halt to Josh Allen's MVP case. He had 22 for 37 for 280, and then he had a touchdown with 2 interceptions, and the touchdown was rushing, not passing.
Not passing.
And Flacco was 26 for 35, 272. He actually outthrew Josh Allen for 2 touchdowns. He just had 3 picks. So that's where the win was there. Yeah, they're buffering.
But how about the 4 what is it? 4 takeaways, 1 for touchdown? I think that's pretty much where they relied on in that game because Josh Allen he just ain't have it that day.
No, that's why I said that was the difference. The
Yeah.
turnovers is the difference of the game. That's literally
Absolutely.
what happened. That's all
Yeah.
it was.
Pretty much. Taylor, I thought rushed the ball well. Shout out to Taylor for finally coming back.
Josh
Yeah,
Allen, I like it, but
114,
you're not playing MVP material the last few weeks.
especially not this week.
No. What to do about the Colts? Should they just tank and play Anthony Richardson, or should they just...
How about they had 3 in a row? They turned the ball over all 3 possessions. They got the ball back.
Well, fucking Flacco didn't see the defensive lineman right there. He caught it one-handed, I think. And the other two were no, that was on him. He didn't see them. I don't know what he was looking at. But Josh Allen had the exact same thing. He saw two where one was like a crossing route. It was like inside outside.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
And there was a linebacker or a safety or a
Man,
nickelback that was there the entire time. I don't know what he didn't
so
see.
Bad.
Threw it right
so
to
bad.
him.
He threw it right to him.
Punk ass.
I thought he was the wide receiver for a second. I was like, oh, that's the guy he was throwing
And
to.
then
They
the
got
other
blue
one-
on both of them, so I'm thinking,
The other one, he was clearly baited by the cornerback. He had distance on him. He thought he could pass it. He should have passed that before the receiver even broke his stride. So by the time he recognized him and threw it to him, the corner had enough time to make an adjustment and get the pick out of there. Didn't take it back, but shit, if he did, that would have been a completely different game, Josh Allen. So for that, you haven't lost your MVP case, but you have seriously dipped down. So that's that.
I think he lost it.
No, not yet, but
I think he's lost it because I feel like the other candidates are just playing too good at the moment.
the other candidates, no.
Lamar
And who else?
and Joe Burrow. To me, they're playing better than
Josh Allen,
Josh Allen is.
and Goff and them, and we'll talk about that later. Let's do about the press right now. Let's see the headlines read. The Broncos ran out of luck, and the Kansas City Chiefs luck will run out. Okay,
For real.
because that can't keep happening. Now, Chiefs were 9-0 escaped with a fucking blocked field goal as time expired. Is it luck or is it dynasty vibes? Because Mahomes was 28 for 42 for 266 and a touchdown. 6 of the 9 victories decided in the last drives of the games. I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, the truth always lies somewhere in the middle. But they are starting to get very lucky in a lot of these things because
Yo, it's luck. He got outplayed first of all by a rookie. He did 22 or 30 for two TDs. I mean, like you only had 266 yards. So
And it's
I get it
fucking
also
house.
because but we also did mention how their defense is third in the league. So you even said that you expected that. So there's that, but other than that, I wasn't even impressed in this game. 16, you only put up 16 points, and y'all didn't really do much. You weren't able to run the ball, weren't able to pass the ball, but yeah, you got it done. But it was luck, man. Let's just call it what it
They
is.
ran for
Because
a grand total of 57 yards.
if that
243 on the air.
coach is willing to put more beef onto that line, onto that special teams line, they're not getting through and penetrating and getting that block.
Nah, fuck that shit.
block
Fuck
field
that
goal.
shit. That has nothing to do with the body size of the line and the protection. That was just a breakdown in concentration. They thought the game was over. They thought they were just gonna go in there and do a regular practice style kick because it was a chip shot, and they saw that the champions were ready to.
I don't know, man.
any
That was a lot.
gap
That was a lot of push.
mental lapse.
It was a lot of push.
There was a lot of push, but
A
that
lot of
shows you that
pushback.
one team was prepared and the other team wasn't. Because one team was a champion, the other team went in there thinking the game was already over. The game went
is
over
true.
to
This
the
is
clock
true.
hit 0.
This is true.
And that's what I thought happened there. That's more on breakdown of technique, mental breakdown, and also because they just thought the game was over. It was a chip shot. They thought they didn't have to do much. Just let them slap the ball, try not to get a hold.
I would like to know who was on that line when they were kicking that field goal.
It's mostly special teams players. They're usually secondary options and third stringers.
Yeah, I don't think I would have did
People
that.
that-
knowing that they was gonna put Karlaftis in there, and I'm pretty sure they put Jones in there, just to push that
Look,
power.
I'm sure they've already gone through that scenario in practice. That thing is they mentally checked out. They thought the game was over. They went in there, concentrated, make sure that they don't fuck up, line up offside, not too many men on the field, and holding. That's all they wanted to take care of. They forgot the part that this is a physical team that's
So if
is
that's
also
so if that's the case,
defending
then
champion. who's
so
at
if that's the
home.
case, they've been lucky before, but this game isn't luck. This was just their determination to want to get a win,
No, but they're lucky.
even though.
They're lucky that this team just checked out like that because how many times are they going to block a field goal to win a game?
That doesn't happen a lot. Absolutely, you're right.
You know what I mean? So that is a little bit of a lot, but I think mental breakdown is for the most of the cost of it. Now let's talk to the Steelers-Washington game. Officially elite is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Officially naive are the fucking Redskins. Why is that? Well, the reason why is because the fucking Redskins, they had the game on their own hands. It was in their house. They had more than enough time to drive down the field and get to a field goal because they were only losing by 1.
I think they started off 10-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Schittsburg, the veteran team that they are, lures a fucking defensive rookie offsides to seal the fucking victory because they had no more timeouts left. Does Wilson complete the Steelers into Super Bowl contenders? I say yes. Wilson was 14 of 28, 195, 3 touchdowns for an interception. It ain't the most efficient, but he's a champion. He basically does what you got to do to win the game. He's not gonna fuck up the game for you very often. Pickens had a good day, 5 reception with 91 and a touchdown. I know the stats don't show it, but if you see the highlights, that man was jumping off the fucking TV.
Oh yeah.
Pickens, and then they're looking like they're a more complete team than when they were with Justin Fields through the air, obviously. But we still gotta hold because they should have lost this game. I felt like they did everything to lose this game. They got stagnant in the third quarter. They couldn't score.
I should feel like if he would have got the ball back with that minute left, he would have got down the field. They only needed 3 points anyways to win the game, so it was like a field goal would have won the game.
The Redskins should have nobody to blame but themselves because how the hell do you have a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter at home and you can't even get another field goal? You got shut out. And a few of them were fucking mistakes. Some people dropped passes. Some people were lighting off sides. Even a few stupid penalties. And that's what happens when you run stagnant against elite teams. And that's exactly what Schittsburg is. Who we have next week. I cannot wait. Somehow, some way, they got, I forgot who it was, a shitty game at Sunday Night Football, but they don't have the Ravens Steelers. That makes no sense, bro. But
hey, man, it is what it is. We know that he's the one doing the freaking scheduling, so it's gonna be terrible for a while.
Schittsburg's looking like
But they will. I think they'll change that eventually. They gotta change the algorithm of that because that shit don't work.
Schittsburg reminds me of the Dallas Mavericks that beat LeBron and the Heat the first time. It's a collection of players that never won, veterans, and they just got it done. Or the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I could kind of see that.
There's a bunch of collection of people that nobody wanted, and put together. They're playing.
I don't know if they wouldn't want them though. Those are some players.
They were all cut. Deshaun Elliott was cut. Chuck Clark was cut. Patrick Queen was cut. A lot of players were cut from that defense. So, Mike Williams was basically dumped.
Yeah, no, for real.
But in reality,
Mike Williams got right to the team, and as soon as he fucking gets to the team, he scores a touchdown.
Like I always
said, crazy.
There ain't shit wrong with none of the players in the New York Trash.
And a beautiful pass too. It was like a fadeaway off one leg.
Be cool, nigga.
All right, let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right.
Be cool, nigga.
Oh, here we go. You got a new threat for MVP.
3 Honda Civics with spoon engines.
And you got no threat for the NFC. Everybody should know what that means right now. The Eagles take the NFC East after stomping the fucking Dallas Cowboys 34-6.
Numbers, dog. Look, numbers.
Hurts ahead of Allen, Goff, and Darnold in MVP right now. He just skipped all three of them, but somebody else did too. We'll get to that. Hurts was efficient, 4 for 20, like he usually is, for 202. 4 total touchdowns and an interception. And the interception was not really on him. I think that was mostly a defensive play. Sometimes they do that. Allen, 2, fucking Darnold 3, and Goff 5 interceptions in Week 10. Now, Goff and Darnold, that literally takes you out of the race.
God damn.
Allen, it drops you in the race, but it doesn't take you out. That's what I was saying. We'll get to that later because Darnold and Goff, who were there.
Can we agree, though, that Darnold's was worse because it was just against such an inferior team? 3 interceptions against that team was I didn't see that coming.
But
I didn't expect that at all.
I'm just putting the MVP candidates that were there last week. They're not. These guys have dropped out of the contention completely, and Allen has dropped to the bottom of the contention, but he hasn't dropped completely.
Goff is a goof.
Yes.
Goofball. Terrible performance. You got it done, but I wasn't that impressed.
But we expected this. I said I expect nothing less than that. I put Hurts in the 100 gravity room, remember? And I said, please
Shit, he performed like it.
finish the Cowboys season. And that's exactly what he did.
Performed like it.
Curtains to the Cowboys. And speaking of curtains, whoa.
Ooh.
They're talking about they put curtains whenever the sun reflects in the stadium like that over there. You know what Jerry Jones said? Hell no. Just tear the goddamn stadium down and build a new one. That has the sayings of a fucking man with senile right now. Cowboys are the first team in NFL history to trail by 20-plus points in 5 straight home games, including the playoffs. Congratulations.
By the way, they're being outscored. They're being outscored at home 40-18.
They are.
Their opponents are averaging 40 points against them to 18.
Mm-hmm.
That's pathetic. That's pathetic. There's no fight in that team. This is why I feel like, Michael Parsons, he probably gonna say deuces.
Fuck Michael Parsons.
But he ain't done shit either. And those who tell me that he had that fumble and they covered the fumble and it was because of him he created it. Like, nah, nigga, I don't care. He should be doing that every game.
Nah, the only reason he fumbled was because Jerks was blinded by the light, and then all of a sudden, bam, the ball.
I mean, Michael Parsons was in his face, but like I said, Michael Parsons, he just has not performed like an All-Pro this year at all. And it could be partially the injuries, but still, I just don't think he's a good player. I don't think he's generational.
He's not generational, but he
don't even act like he's a generational player.
I remember they had the nerve to say that he was
his mental's not
Lawrence Taylor level. He's like the next Lawrence Taylor. Please,
fuck no.
Please.
Fuck no.
Fuck out of here.
Hell no.
He will never be Lawrence Taylor. He's not that kind of elite athlete. He's good, but he's not that elite. I don't know. He's just in a bad team, broski.
He's a good player. But to say he's going to be a generation, to say that from the beginning of his career, no. I don't care. Stats don't tell everything.
Well, speaking of stats, that segues perfectly to our next topic. There's another MVP candidate.
I agree with you.
Call of Duty Kyler just trashed the New York Jets 34-6 at home this last Sunday. That motherfucker's passing 69.2%.
Oh, you being nice to the trash.
I said trashed. I can't use trash.
Jets?
Jets. I'm not saying it. I'm spelling it out, but I ain't saying it. But you'll see why I spell it out. You'll see.
Let's get it.
2,058 yards, 16 total touchdowns. He actually has 12 thrown and 4 rushing, and then he has 3 INTs. 100.8 passer rating, and then he has a 75.5 QBR, who's ranked second only up to the MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, it's another night, bitch.
So Call of Duty, we're gonna have to give you if you keep playing like this, I'm gonna put a Call of Duty thing for you. Like, I don't know, maybe the bing, something Call of Duty, because he is balling that.
I've never played Call of Duty, so I don't really know like any of those.
Too late now, you missed it out.
Segues. I know, I already said that. I don't play it though. I never liked it.
But let's get to the back pages, right? Let's see what the headlines read over there. Jets just end the season. The season's over for fucking Aaron Rodgers and company. The New York Packers are gone. They're packing up. They got matching luggage and they're all trash.
Not Levi's.
Trash bags. The only thing I had good to say is his stat line. Levi went 18 for 23 for 175, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Just leave it at that. Then we got San Diego is back. The Chargers are looking like a playoff team. Darnold out for MVP. We did see this. Why? Well, I'll show you why. Before today, the NFL had lost 195 straight games when scoring 0 TDs with fucking 3 turnovers.
What the fuck?
The Vikings beat the Jaguars using that shit.
What the fuck?
Trash.
That is a what the fuck kind of stat right there. I didn't even fucking realize. But
They said he would. They said he would. They said he was going to turn into a pumpkin.
back to the headline, Darnold is definitely out for MVP. That is just a given. Mac Jones is back. Mac Jones is back. Let's just leave it at that. May the force be with. That motherfucker outplayed Caleb and the Bears, whose season is essentially over. Let's get back to that. Another.
What the fuck?
Tory Taylor, the fucking Bears punter, has more punt yards than Caleb has total yards on offense this season.
What the fuck?
Another.
What the fuck?
You want another stat? I got one stat here for you.
Go ahead.
Caleb Williams. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. It says Caleb was sacked 9 times in this game.
Yep.
Now, mind you, I don't mind that people say that the O-line is the problem, but 9 sacks, my nigga. 9 sacks. That ain't an O-line problem, bro. That's you holding on to the ball too long. That's you not knowing where you're gonna go with the ball. Like, come on, man. Like, what, like you got DeAndre Swift, you got Roma Doomsday, you got Keenan Allen. What they get all these DJ Moore's on your team, and you're not doing a motherfucking thing. Listen to this stat. It says Caleb Williams. Hold on, right here. Hasn't scored a touchdown in the last 23 drives.
Since October.
In 3 games, my nigga. Since the bye.
That's giving Bryce Young kind of energy right there.
Really bad. It's really bad.
So get it together.
If I was Chicago, right now I'm looking at myself like, damn, we fucked up. We should have got Jaden.
Yep. What else does it read? Cousins equals inconsistent. It is stamped. It's been stamped. We try to give him hope. New team, new weapons, new coaching.
Well, you missed one.
It's just like the New York Trash. No.
You did May?
I said, may the force be with.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's enough said. We don't gotta say nothing.
No, I said may the force be with because he outplayed Caleb, who's the Bears' season's over.
I like that one.
Exactly how I said it. And then New Orleans honors their fired head coach with a W. Congratulations, Dennis Allen.
Give me a hell yeah!
And then Bryce wins
Derek Carr, 16 of 25,
versus Down
269 yards and 2 TDs.
Bryce
upset,
wins versus
man.
Down syndrome. Ain't much to do.
I know the loser like you bum.
That's 2 in a row.
So
That's 2 in a row for Bryce.
against Down syndrome. There's only one quarterback worse than anybody, and that's Down syndrome because he has Down syndrome. It's Daniel fucking Jones. What do you expect? What the hell do you expect? So let's look at the playoffs picture, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Whoa. So this is how it's looking like right now after this weekend. You guys will be facing the Packers at home, which I think you will dismantle them quickly.
If Jordan Love keep playing like that, hell yeah.
The Falcons and the Redskins, I think the Redskins will do this unless the Falcons show up on that good day. We don't know, but it would be in Atlanta. And then you got the Vikings and the Cardinals, and right now everything
Who
tells
are you
me
picking then? Washington?
I'm picking Washington unless
Yeah.
Atlanta picks, unless Atlanta shows up good. But like I said, they're at home. It's in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And then
So it's possible.
the Vikings game would be at Minnesota. No, it would be in Arizona, even though they have the better record. It would be at Minnesota, but Arizona. But I think Minnesota's defense will carry them unless Call of Duty Murray decides to continue on with this new torn slide cancel movement because this motherfucker is balling right now. He's an MVP candidate, and obviously the Detroit Lions are the number 1 seed as we speak, so they will have the bye week. And then on the other side, we got the Texans and my Ravens, and I know my Ravens will win that one. I don't care where it's at. Then we got the Chargers and the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers. That would be a good game, but since it's at Pittsburgh, I got them winning. And then Buffalo Broncos. Buffalo, you'll put up a good fight, but I think the Broncos might upset you on that one.
You got the Broncos?
I just might. It's just because right now they're stagnant. If it was like 3 weeks ago, Buffalo, I would have said Buffalo. But because they're back to where I see them when they were against us and I forgot who else, they just they're stagnant. They just have these drives where nothing happens for minutes on end.
Yeah, that's facts.
And then Kansas City is obviously the number 1 seed, and it looks like they're going to remain that way. Motherfuckers. So, look at this. Other than the Rams, everybody here is 500 against their division, and every single one of those teams are a playoff team.
Ooh. It's not. That's how it's supposed to be, in my opinion, because the most dominant team is going to show in your division.
Yep. So, a look back at the Tower rankings.
Finish him.
It looks like I was right for almost everything except the Falcons and the Texans. The Vikings are still that good because they still win even though they play like that.
Texans really went down on my power rankings for real. This is like
But I'm gonna have to put Arizona up there.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to put Arizona up there, and I'm gonna have to put Miami up there. Nah, I can't put Miami up there. It's just swirly. They have such a bad
Their
record.
record.
So who would I put there? Because they ain't the Cincinnati Bengals.
No, just leave the
The
Texans.
Falcons.
Just leave the Texans on there.
I can't leave the Texans there. They're playing worse than the Falcons are.
I don't know. That one's tough because I honestly I'll take the Texans because I feel like they got the better QB. But
Let me ask you a question. If it's 5 picks against the Falcons or 5 picks against the Texans, do you think the Falcons are not winning that game? In Atlanta? You give Kirk Cousins 5 picks, he ain't gonna give some of those picks back to CJ Stroud did. I don't think so.
damn, you're probably right about that one.
Unless they show up in a bad week or you know what I'm saying, inconsistent
Now
week.
Kirk Cousins ain't one to throw.
But 5 picks?
He don't.
Nah.
He don't just throw picks. So no, I would agree with you on that one.
Off those 5 picks, ladies and gentlemen, all the Texans got were fucking 6 points. 5 picks and 6 points to show for it because he threw 2 picks on himself. He got stopped on 4th down on one of them. Oh no, they had a punt, and then the other 2 they made the field goal, so they only got 6 points off of 5 picks. How many points do you guess the fucking Falcons and Kirk Cousins will have? 5 picks. Answer in the comments, please. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take. I'm gonna have to take. I'll just take the Texans out and move Arizona.
Oh, you already said Denver, right?
Denver.
You said Denver?
Yeah, but they got to prove a little bit more. They got to prove a little bit more.
I thought that was a good proof game. I mean, I know they didn't win, but that's not easy to even give yourself a shot to beat the champs.
Yeah, but who's playing better?
What do you mean who's playing better? Out of those 3 teams?
Yeah, I would say the Falcons and the. Actually, maybe I would put the Broncos in there because I felt like dropping the Falcons too. I said I'm dropping the Falcons and the Texans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Move up Arizona, and
Those
then I guess
2.
put the Broncos in there or the Chargers.
Maybe. Oh, okay. The Chargers. I can see the Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, let's go with the Chargers. I like that one. I think they're playing decent.
I like it, but everything else is about the same. The Lions play like shit. It's still one. That's why they're up there.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy.
The Bills, I'm gonna drop, but they're gonna be up there still. And I'm gonna move us 3.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Ravens, Eagles, exactly the same order. Up there, and then under the Lions, and I move Buffalo, I guess, on top of the Redskins.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be the adjustment for Saturday. We'll see. But who you said again? You said the Chargers. You would pick the Chargers if it was a video game. I said the Dolphins. Okay.
Yeah, I picked the Chargers.
All right. Well,
It's a good quarterback.
All right. So we have a top 5. I'm guessing. Do you have them?
Mm-hmm. My top 5 is.
Let's see what it is. A random top 5. Every week
best,
we do this.
Best movies about underdogs.
In sports?
Huh?
In sports?
Well, yeah, they would all be considered sports.
Okay, so Rudy.
Rudy's not there, actually.
Rudy's not there.
Nah. Because even though I feel like that was an underdog story, that was just a moment.
Radio.
Nah, Radio's not there. Think a little bit older.
Waterboy.
No. Okay, I give you one hint. It's a lot of fighting in it. Like it's a fighting.
The
movie.
Fighter.
No.
Unbelievable. What kind of list do you have over there? So you don't got The Fighter. You don't got Rudy. You don't got
Boxing?
The Fighter.
No, I know, but boxing, another boxing.
No, I know, but I'm saying that this is top 5 underdog movies, and you
Yeah.
don't have none. Radio. You don't have.
This is on Ranker, man. I mean, I'm with you with some of those, but there's one you're missing, and it's like this is like everybody knows this one.
That's why I asked sports movies. Cause
Yeah, no, it is sport. They're sports. They're all sports.
Please don't say Air Bud and all that shit.
Come on now, really?
I was about to say that would piss me off. Fuck that shit.
If I saw everyone on here, I wouldn't even make the list. I would just be like, let's do something else. I'll pick something else we could do.
Alright.
Boxing. Think boxing.
I am thinking boxing. Is it Cinderella Man? Or Million
No,
Dollar?
that's a good one though. That's
See
a
what I'm
good
saying?
one.
Nah,
Those should be on.
I don't know what list you got over there. $1 Million Baby?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's not on there. That's crazy. That's probably one of the ones that I would put on there.
So, okay, the obvious one is Rocky.
Yeah. God damn it! What the?
Yeah, but because I wanted to leave that one, the easy ones for last.
Oh, okay. I got you. There's some real. I ain't gonna lie. There's some really good movies on here though. That's why I did the list, because I may not agree with a couple of them, but
Raging Bull?
no.
Are the boxing movies, any more boxing movies?
Yeah. Damn, but that's kind of like that kind of throw you off. But
Why?
if I give you another hint, it's gonna be too easy.
Why would it throw me off? Isn't it like Muay Thai or something?
No, because it's. How do I say this? It's the same as the first one that you just said. It's also.
Oh, there's sequels in here?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said that, bro.
Yeah, there's one sequel, yeah.
You should have said that. Now I'm guessing Rocky 2.
No.
Creed?
No, it's in those. It's in the Rockies.
Rocky 4?
Yeah. Drago. Because you know Drago was fucking that nigga up.
Is there a baseball movie in there?
No.
Is there a football movie in
Yes.
there? Remember the Titans?
Yep.
That's not an underdog movie. They were a great team. They went undefeated the next year.
I don't know. That's what they put on there.
That's not an underdog movie. Whatever. I knew that was going to be one of them. I'm like, please don't tell me that, because that's not an underdog movie.
It's not more of an underdog movie than what you said. Than some of the ones you said. I agree. I didn't have that up there either.
That's more of a civil rights era movie is what I would call that. I wouldn't call that an underdog movie.
It's like a history.
Yeah. All right, and the next movie is the other movies.
Okay, I'll give you another one.
Is there another football movie?
No.
Are they racing movies?
Racing, no.
Olympic?
You see, because that's actually an underdog.
Miracle?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's up there. That was.
That was another one of the
that's
easy ones.
incredible. That's why I knew you would get the Rocky. I was just waiting. I was
So
like,
Rocky and Rocky 4.
Miracle.
Remember the Titans and Miracle.
Yeah.
I need one more.
Yes, sir.
Is this a hockey movie too?
No.
I was
It's a
saying Mighty
fighting.
Ducks.
I know, right? How's that not up there?
It's a fighting movie, but it's not boxing.
Shit, I would even put Little Giants.
Yeah, but
That's
the,
an underdog movie.
But
Oh.
the last movie it's
It's
a
a
fighting
fighting
movie,
movie.
but it's not boxing.
No, it's not boxing. I think you should guess this after that. After me telling you.
Bloodsport.
No. Son of babe.
Oh, the Karate
Son
Kid.
of babe.
The Karate Kid. That is an underdog movie. Yeah,
That movie's dope.
the Karate Kid.
I got that one in there. But that's what I was saying. Remember the Titans? That's the only one I was like, hold on.
Oh,
Because I would have even said Invincible.
that was a good one. I guess most of those.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You heard? I would have even said Invincible. That nigga came from
I was
a
gonna
bar.
think Invincible, but I was gonna go for the more popular football
Yeah.
movies first, like Radio and shit. Rudy.
But no, like you said, Mighty Ducks, Little Giants, those two movies are fucking underdog movies. Those kids didn't get picked for the team, formed their own team, and ended up beating their ass in the championship game to form a team together.
Yep. Oh, that was a good session. That was a
Hell
good
yeah.
one. I like that. Top 5.
Pretty good. It was pretty good. Like I said, remember the Titans.
Yeah, that's the only one I have a little.
Because $1 Million Baby, oh shit. Damn, that was good.
But we will see y'all Thursday night. We're here
Yes, sir.
Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at midnight. Thursday night, we're going to cover the Thursday night football game, and then we're going to cover mostly NBA this time. So we're going to have a fresh new tower ranking for that. What we've learned so far from the third week of the NBA. And I'll probably throw in a random top 5 of my own. Why the fuck not?
And the recap.
The recap of what?
We got to the recap of the game.
I said that. That's the first thing I say.
That's the fucking.
We're gonna recap the Thursday night football game, and then after that, we're gonna do NBA.
You off? Or you
No,
were?
I work.
Shit. Damn, that would have been a good one to watch. That's a good one, boy. Gonna be fun to watch. Finally get to see my team play. Thanks for the
Yep.
viewers. Appreciate y'all coming on.
Please feel free to comment. If you got a webcam, this is the Pressure Podcast where you're allowed to speak. Viewers have say. You can hop on the mic and talk your shit. Pressure means to perform, react, and endure using strategy in sports under rigorous environments, everybody. So we're going to turn the pressure on Thursday